Well, guys, we are finally here, and we are finally going to be reviewing Overlord. I'm caught up. I'm finally caught up. You know, Overlord, I've been talking about Overlord off and on, and let me tell you this, I'm glad I got into this series. Overlord, for me, is a very entertaining series. It's one of those series where you get a few episodes in, and you start binge watching. I literally just binge watched the heck out of this show, and I got caught up to the current season, so when the new season premieres, I'll be caught up. And I like it so far. I really do. I love the characters. I love the lore behind it. I love the world that Overlord is in, with a character that is in his made-up character in a video game, to where he can just control. He's just so OP, and he has all these other characters. He's got an NPC that's in love with him. You know, I love Albedo. She's so cool. And, you know, I mean, she's sexy, man. I mean, she's sexy. She's cool. She's very crazy. She's like, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm trying to think of different characters to, like, describe her as, if anyone's never watched this series. But she's a cool character. And you got other characters that are very interesting. I mean, anything from dragons to magic to elves to ogres to lizard people to anything you can imagine. You know, if you like anything like that, then this show's for you. And I'm very happy I got into this show, because again, I had a buddy of mine from work. He mentioned it. Hey, check this out, and I did. And I'm very happy that I was able to finally dive into this world, so to speak. You know, I'm very happy that I was able to just dive on in and just enjoy myself and enjoy the world that is Overlord. You know, because it's one of those ones where I think if you just give it a chance, then you're going to enjoy it. I mean, I think that a lot of people that have not seen Overlord is missing out. So maybe this video will help people that have never watched Overlord or never thought to watch Overlord. Because I saw different pictures of what Overlord was. I didn't never knew what it was. I was like, oh, okay, this is cool, or that character looks cool, or this character, you know, whatever. You know, you get your own opinions over anime, and I have been watching more anime than I have anything else. I'm also close to finishing up another show, which I'm going to be doing a review on very soon as well. And I think Overlord was one of those where, again, it's one of those where it has everything you want. It has great story progression, it has great character progression, it has great comedy, you know, a lot of, you know, anything, if you like pervy comedy, that's pretty much what this has. And also just great character design, as well as great animation, great fight scenes, a lot of different lore to kind of dive yourself into and just get lost in. And I think that's what makes Overlord so great and so popular, is not only because of the characters, but also because of the lore and because of the world that this takes place in, and how just, you know, how expansive that this world is, of how you can see all this magic and becoming a knight and dealing with elves and ogres and magic and dragons and all these other things that you would like to see in a video game, and there is in different video games. And I think that's what makes this show not only interesting but addictive too, especially if you like that kind of thing. If you like, I would say, like Witcher, or if you like anything, you know, like Game of Thrones, or I would say Harry Potter, or even you know, Lord of the Rings, or something of that nature. Again, I'm only kind of, you know, compare or contrast here, but I think that there's a lot of different things in Overlord that someone would like. You know, there may be one or two things that someone may or may not like, but then again, it will make up for that with something else. And I think there's something in this show for everybody, and that's really, you know, what my conclusion is about this show. And I'm loving it. I mean, I can't wait to see if there's going to be another player involved in this show, if there's another player secretly there, or which there could be, as well as why, you know, does Lord Ainz ever, you know, the one that is controlling Ainz, that is Ainz, you know, what's happening to him? Is there a way where, you know, every time when that green stuff comes over him, is this just like, oh, you know, like he just goes like something? I don't know, man. There's so many unanswered questions that we have with this series that I think that should be answered hopefully in the next season, and it just keeps going on and on to where we can enjoy ourselves. But that's my overall review so far of Overlord. Like I said, I'm caught up. Are you guys watching Overlord right now? Let me know. If you're not, that's cool too. But either way, what are your thoughts? Please let me know down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing, and I'll see you as always on the next one.